The world has been buzzing about cryptocurrency for years now. Stories keep popping up about people who invested early and became millionaires, sometimes almost overnight. You hear names like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and dozens of other coins that skyrocketed in value. And every time, many people are left wishing they had jumped in sooner. The truth is, for most people, crypto feels intimidating, like you need a supercomputer, advanced technical skills, or even a finance degree just to understand where to begin. But what if I told you there's a completely different kind of digital currency changing the game? A currency you can start earning right now, for free, using nothing more than the smartphone in your hand. This isn't some futuristic idea. It's happening right now. Millions of people around the world are already part of it. The project I'm talking about is called the Pi Network. And it's unlike any cryptocurrency you've seen before. Forget everything you've heard about complicated mining setups, massive electricity bills, or needing expensive hardware. Pi makes it simple, accessible, and, most importantly, built for everyday people. At its heart, Pi is designed to be a new form of money, similar in concept to Bitcoin, but with a mission that's fundamentally different. Instead of becoming a playground for only the wealthy or the technically elite, Pi was created by a group of Stanford PhDs who wanted to build a currency anyone could access. Their idea was straightforward but revolutionary. Instead of forcing people to mine with powerful machines, Pi can be mined from a regular mobile phone. No drained battery, no wasted data, and no special equipment. All it takes is opening the app once a day and tapping a single button to prove you're real. That simple action helps secure the network, and in return, you earn Pi coins. Today, more than 55 million people across the globe are actively participating in this network. That's not just a number, it represents one of the largest and fastest growing communities in the world of digital money. And here's the key difference. While many other cryptocurrencies launch first and then scramble to find adoption, Pi is building its ecosystem and user base before hitting major exchanges. The focus is on creating a ready-made economy so that when Pi fully opens, it already has a vibrant community ready to use it. The Pi network is built on trust. Users form what's called security circles, where people vouch for one another. Instead of just relying on lines of code, Pi adds a layer of social trust into its system, creating a global web of verified connections. And the people driving this project forward every day are known as pioneers. If you've downloaded the app and started mining, you're already a pioneer, helping to build the foundation of a digital economy from the ground up. The process couldn't be easier. You download the app, use an invitation code from someone already in the network, and begin mining by tapping once every 24 hours. But your role doesn't stop there. You can invite friends and family, verify your identity, and strengthen your security circle. Each of those actions makes the network safer and, in turn, makes your participation more rewarding. The Pi you accumulate now is stored safely in your app, waiting for the day Pi reaches what's known as Open Mainnet, when it may become tradable on public exchanges. And this brings us to the most electrifying development in the Pi community right now, the concept of GCV, or Global Consensus Value. The number that has captured everyone's attention is $314,159. That's right, over $300,000. Now, what exactly does this mean? The GCV isn't an official market price set by banks or trading platforms. Instead, it's a value that many within the Pi community have agreed upon as the price at which they're willing to trade goods and services using Pi. It's a kind of grassroots experiment, where real-world transactions are happening at this community-set benchmark. The chosen number isn't random either, it's a nod to the mathematical constant, Pi, 3.14159, scaled up into a symbolic target. For pioneers, it represents more than just a number. It's a philosophy, a long-term vision, and a way to establish Pi as a currency of significant value. When people trade goods or services at this agreed-upon rate, they create a loop that reinforces Pi's potential. The goal is not quick profits or speculation but building a sustainable digital economy. In fact, across the United States and other countries, businesses have already begun experimenting with accepting Pi at this GCV rate. From coffee shops to car dealerships, from real estate deals to small retail stores, Pi transactions are happening. Each successful trade sends a powerful message about Pi's potential purchasing power. Imagine someone buying a car for just a small fraction of a Pi, or trading part of a Pi for major services. These stories spread across social media, fueling excitement and encouraging others to participate. And when you do the math, the possibilities are mind-blowing. At a GCV of $314,159, holding just a few Pi could represent life-changing wealth if the value were recognized globally. 3 Pi, for example, could theoretically equal $1 million under this system. Of course, this is still an internal experiment during Pi's enclosed mainnet phase, but it shows the kind of economic imagination and ambition driving the community. As of right now, the Pi core team is pushing toward the next big milestone, Open Mainnet. To get there, 3 major conditions need to be met. First, all the technical and legal frameworks must be finalized. Second, the community itself has to reach its goals in areas like KYC verification and building real utility through commerce. And third, the external environment, such as regulations and crypto market conditions, has to be favorable. Progress is happening fast, especially with KYC, as millions of pioneers have already verified their identities and moved their mined Pi onto the mainnet. Meanwhile, new apps and marketplaces are springing up, giving Pi more real-world utility every day. So, what does this mean for you? The opportunity is simple. It costs nothing to join, nothing to mine, and nothing to participate, just a few seconds of your time each day. Yet the potential upside could be enormous if Pi fulfills even part of its vision. Download the app, explore the white paper, join discussions, and most importantly, start mining. Because the sooner you begin, the more Pi you can accumulate before mining rates decrease as the network grows. At the end of the day, this is about being early in something that could reshape digital money. It could end up being nothing, or it could become one of the biggest financial revolutions of our time. The risk is minimal, but the potential reward? Almost impossible to overstate. So don't be the person who looks back years from now and says, "I wish I had downloaded the app." Instead, take action now and decide for yourself whether Pi is just another experiment, or the beginning of a new financial era.